can twinkle, twinkle like a little star. You can jump right over the moon. You can find out where the elephants are, or you can hang with a whale or a loon. You can fly right over the ocean. You could sing like a bird in a tree. Who says you can't do all that stuff, yeah? Who says you can't do that?
George Zahn breaking in for just a moment here. And all I can say is lions, tigers, arts, and music. Oh, my. We have Kathy Wade joining us here from an incredible organization here in Cincinnati called Learning Through Art. You can find out more about them at learningthroughart.com. And when I mentioned lions and tigers and arts and music, there is a wonderful program happening this Wednesday that is June the 21st at the Cincinnati Zoo called Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival. This is a special presentation of Learning Through Art. Kathy Wade, thank you for joining us. And thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations. You just got the Ohio Governor's Award, too. Is that correct?
I did. The Arts Administration Award. It's still exciting. It really is. And right before that happened, we were invited to attend the World Literacy Summit and presented at Oxford University in Oxford, England. It's been an amazing year.
And just coming off the gala year, it's just been incredible. And the thing that I hope people all around the world, including in England, are paying attention to is the fact that you are uniting communities through art, through music, a lot of times through jazz. But this is a program that is all about literally having kids and families come out there from all different neighborhoods and come to the Cincinnati Zoo and get your passport stamped as you do all kinds of crafts or you check out music.
Absolutely.
There's a main stage. There's a base camp cafe, a world of possibilities. There are going to be roaming artists, including the Cincinnati Circus and Lanyap, and Cincinnati River Rats are going to be out there. Emily Marie Belly Dance. It's going to be fun. All kinds of vendors. Tell us what this day is going to entail that I haven't already said, because there's so much going on June 21st.
I'm so glad to hear you talk about it like that, because it really just paints a beautiful picture of what it is that we're going back to do at the zoo. We have been absent for 3 years due to COVID, and we are so happy to get this partnership started again. The zoo is also excited as well, but it is the Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival. And this will be the 15th version of it, minus the years that we were off. But it is always dedicated. Our summers have always been dedicated for 31 years to building bridges, breaking down barriers, to bring neighbors and neighborhoods together to celebrate our mosaic beauty. And that's exactly what we do at this massive community engagement opportunity, making sure that neighbors get to meet neighbors, because that's how we become a neighborhood. And knowing that your neighbor is just that. If you don't find a way to make a point of contact and introduction, which is what this event does, you'll never know who's living next door, perhaps, or maybe you will. But we want you to know that everybody here is your neighbor. And more importantly, we have a beautiful mosaic of what comprises our neighborhoods, compiles our neighborhoods with all the people that are here from all over the world. So that's what we celebrate, that mosaic beauty. And we do that on our main stage, as you mentioned. We have all kinds of dancers, marionettist, puppeteer, great music all day, and it happens throughout the zoo. And what we're doing this year is we're bringing our world of possibilities to the Vine Street Plaza, and you'll be able to pick up a passport and travel through the zoo throughout the day. You'll come upon 8 different continents, and if you spend some time at the continent, you will learn about the culture, food, fashion, and you'll be able to make a craft that relates to that culture, to that country, and take that with you so that you have that experience. But more importantly, I always say if I have the pink people there because they came to hear the pink entertainment, or I have the purple people there because they came to hear the purple entertainment, or even by hearing each other, this gives us an opportunity for us to make sure that you get to meet each other. That's where you say, hi, I am. That's where you get to make that connection. And that's what we see ourselves doing, making a connection for folks in the neighborhood to their neighbors What happens after that is between you, but you can never say you don't know a purple person or a pink person again.
That is so true. We have Kathy Wade here with us from Learning Through Art. I want to make sure throughout this segment that we talk about the different details here. This is coming up this Wednesday, June 21st at the Cincinnati Zoo, 9 to 5. As I understand, members can get in at 9. Zoo members get in at 9. And then 10 o'clock, non-members can come in. But basically, you're going to not be able to beat the price on the Cincinnati Zoo. And while we can't talk about specific prices on public radio, I can say this. It is the lowest price you will pay to get into the zoo all season. You can buy the tickets at cincinnatizoo.org. Be sure you select June 21st, Wednesday, June 21st. And kids under 3 also are free on that day as well. So you can get your tickets. Just select Wednesday, June 21st at the zoo's ticketing site at cincinnatizoo.org. If you want to find out more details about all the entertainment and everything, that's at learningthroughart.com. And once again, this is an incredible nonprofit organization that helps to benefit education and arts in the greater Cincinnati area. Normally, you and I are talking about the Lions of Jazz on this show.
Yes, we are.
But we're talking about lions of all different types of international music and performance today.
Absolutely. It was interesting when I initially approached the zoo about this 18 years ago. I said to them, our thinking at Learning Through Art is that if we can bring the two-legged animals from all over the world to join here, where you have multiple legs animals and insects from all over the world, what a great way to get people to meet each other in a fabulous location, which is still ranked as top zoo in the country. So I'm going to always be grateful for that. And the other thing that I do want to mention is that everything that we do at Learning Through Art, for two things. We are based in social emotional learning. This is an opportunity for you to reconnect after we've all been separated, a good time to reconnect with your family and friends at this event. But we also have always been concerned to make sure that people have transportation.
Yes.
So from the beginning of Learning Through Art, we've had a wonderful partnership with Metro. And this year, that partnership continues, and you'll be able to take a Route 46 bus for a very, very reduced rate. Very reduced rate.
And that's the Metro Route 46 once again.
46.
We'll get you there.
Yes.
That's great.
We'll get you there. And there'll be entertainment on that bus.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes. Bill Von Arche and Edmund Oxley. Both will be performing. We do this every time we do the zoo. We do this.
This could not be done without some incredible sponsors. Is that correct?
Oh, my gosh. We are very, very grateful. For the first time, Kroger is partnering with us. Procter & Gamble. Fidelity Investments is a partner. Mercy Health, Cincinnati Children's is a partner. The Health Foundation has always been very generous to us. ArtsWave is a partner. Cincinnati Herald is a partner. And CETBBS, we are just very excited to have those relationships and to be able to bond and push forward missions that are about the empowerment of our community. That power comes through the people who are in the community. It's very important that we all find out who those people are.
Kathy Wade joining us here on WMKV and WLHS. And Learning Through Art not only supports our community in so many ways by connecting people through the arts and through crafts also in this case, but they are also supporters of public radio, and we greatly appreciate that. And we love lending some time to Learning Through Art because what they do is incredible, and every city should have a Learning Through Art. I don't know if they do, but every city should have one. No matter where you're listening right now, listen to what Kathy's saying and try to get this thing going in your city. Today we are talking about Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival at the Cincinnati Zoo. It's coming up this Wednesday. It's already coming up. Mark your calendar, June 21st. If you've got some PTO, take some time off, bring the kids out, and it's basically a day at the zoo with literally an international flavor. In addition to seeing all those great animals in a world-class zoo, you've got world-class entertainment. What are some of the musical and other performing groups that are going to be out there, Kathy?
As you mentioned, we have Lagniappe. Tracy Walker will be with us.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Ginn and Steel Pan Drums will be there. We have lots of dance organizations. Alaya will be with us. The Cultural Center of India is going to be coming out again, which is always so exciting. We have DJ Pillow, because I don't believe that you should not be tapping your toe at some point all day long. Stilt Walkers from the Cincinnati Circus will be with us. And I just want to take an opportunity just to say very quickly, we couldn't do this without two organizations who I neglected to mention, and that is the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. They have been so gracious in doing this project and actually looking forward to us coming back. So we are very, very grateful to them. And then Metro, because we can't make it happen unless we have somebody to help move our people, move the people who will want to get there. And so big, big shout out and hugs and thanks to them.
And it's so great to have this back at the Cincinnati Zoo. For those who remember the earlier iterations of this, it's been away for about 3 years thanks to COVID, but the Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival. So this is an opportunity for young people and even young people at heart who want to come out and experience the world without a passport. You don't need a passport. Just come on out and have some fun.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we're doing with the World of Possibilities is we've created little passports because we want people to have an experience of traveling. Sometimes we don't travel beyond our own neighborhood, so we want you to have that experience. We want you to know that passports are yours to be had. Once you get it stamped, bring it back to our Learning Through Art tent, which will be on the Vine Street Plaza, and you'll be able to get not only a prize, but you'll also be able to take one of our surveys so we can get your feedback so that we know what to do next year. It is very important that people understand that you're not confined to where you play, work, or pray. The world is your neighborhood. And everyone in it and on it is your neighbor.
Kathy, no one could say that any better than what you just said. The other nice thing about this for those people, and maybe grandparents are bringing the grandkids out or aunts or uncles, there are 5 different zones. So there are plenty of chances if, the kids are full of energy. We may not always have as much energy. There are places where you can kind of sit and relax for a few moments, hear some music, maybe catch one of the roaming artists going around the grounds. But there's the Vine Street Village, the Elephant Reserve, the Treetops event space, which is really the check-in for the artists and the volunteers. But also the base camp and the Grove. This is just tremendous. So people can go all over the place in the Cincinnati Zoo.
Absolutely.
Just think of it. You're getting the best price of the year for the Cincinnati Zoo for that day. Be sure at cincinnatizoo.org to select Wednesday, June 21st. This is one day only, the Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival at the zoo with Learning Through Art. And again, be sure to pick that date if you're getting your tickets ahead of time. Remember that Metro, again, helping out greatly with Metro Route 46, and a great price on that to get there as well. You're not going to get a better deal on going to our Cincinnati Zoo. And we hope you'll go to the zoo year-round for those people who can do that, definitely. But for those people who may only get one shot to go to the zoo this year, here is your chance.
This is the time to do it. Absolutely. And you do know that they have rebuilt the merry-go-round, the carousel. It is absolutely just delightful.
Excellent,
I love it. It is so cool.
Some people may only go out anymore for Festival of Lights. You got to go see these animals too. And there is nothing like watching.
It's a wonderful time.
Yeah, there's nothing, Kathy, like watching the eyes of a youngster, seeing some of these animals, a giraffe, an elephant, a lion, a bear, for the very first time. I mean, we live in cities, right? You have to come out and see these animals and the incredible botanical displays as well. We have a world-class zoo and botanical garden right here. You might even go out and see Fiona.
Exactly. You can see Fiona. My goodness.
This is wonderful.
I insist that everybody come and at least do one visit. If you must visit her.
Kathy Wade with us in our final moments here, and I just want to remind everybody once again, it's the Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival. There's one K in there and 3 C's. It's at the Cincinnati Zoo. LearningThroughArt.com is a great way to find this. LearningThroughArt.com is a great website. You can see all the different activities that are going to be happening. You can plan your whole day out because on the main stage, there are events happening about every half an hour, different events.
Absolutely.
The Base Camp Cafe has different performers like Tracy Walker and Sylvana Shea Oxley, Preston Charles III, and Stan Ginn. So you have a chance to hear some great music. You'll hear some jazz in there. You're going to have some fun. But it's also a chance to immerse yourself in the world. And, in the past, places like Cincinnati Museum Center used to have like an international day. And I'm hoping they'll get back to that at some point.
It's interesting you should bring that up because this event, it used to be the Kids Culture Cultures and Crafts Festival, and we did 2 years at the Cincinnati Museum Center before we went to the zoo.
Well, it's at the zoo now, so
we've traveled.
And again, you do not need a passport. Just jump on that Metro Route 46 or come on out. And again, you're going to get your best entry fee for the Cincinnati Zoo for the whole year on Wednesday, June 21st. I keep stressing that. And kids under 3 are free there, correct?
3, and it's actually 3 and under now. It used to be 2. No, it's 3 and under.
3 and under. Wonderful. So that's fantastic.
And I do want to make mention this is rain or shine, so it does not matter. As long as there's no thunder and lightning, we are there.
Kathy Wade, I applaud everything that Learning Through Art does. I know that we talk often about the Jewels of Jazz, all kinds of incredible programs, and I know we're looking forward to that as the year goes on, but this is really a fun one, and I think it's the first time you and I have had a chance to talk about this particular event.
Yes, it is.
I'm very excited as a longtime supporter of our Cincinnati Zoo. Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival at the Cincinnati Zoo. It's one day only, this Wednesday, June 21st. It runs from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Zoo members can get in as early as 9 a.m., and then 10 a.m. is when non-members can come on in, but you get a full day at the Cincinnati Zoo for a great price, and you're supporting great causes, both Learning Through Art and our Cincinnati Zoo. It is wonderful and a great chance to really expose your young people and yourself to the world around us. So that is so neat.
Thank you.
Kathy,
thank you, George. I appreciate it.
We love having you on. And again, if people want more information, what's the best way to find it?
Go to learningthroughart.com. Learningthrough, T-H-R-O-U-G-H, learningthroughart.com. Everything is right there.
And also, to get the tickets, you can go to cincinnatizoo.org.
cincinnatizoo.org. And we encourage you to buy them early.
Yes, exactly. Get Wednesday, June 21st. You want to make sure you mark that when you're ordering your tickets. That's fantastic. As we wrap up here, I want to give you just a quick sampling of some of the sounds that you'll hear at Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival on June 21st, including some of the artists that will be performing: Stan Ginn and Sylvain Ache, Lanyap, Cincinnati River Rats, and more. Tropicoso. Here are a few of the types of sounds that you'll be hearing on Wednesday, June 21st.
Walking in your footsteps, I keep falling down. I've been reading the books you read, got fiction all around. I've been looking through your glasses and all the lines are blurred. I've been whispering in your ear, are you ignoring it or haven't you?
combien je t'aimais. Si tu pouvais me revenir, je te montrerais comment je pleurais. Je te prouverais tous ces désirs. Si tu savais au moins combien je tenais à toi sans avoir peur, tu comprendrais en un rien la profondeur de ma douleur. T'as raison, mais laisse-moi te parler. T'as raison, mais laisse-moi t'embrasser.
Kathy Wade, thank you for all that you're doing.
Thank you, George.
It's wonderful. You make us so happy when you're on the air here with us. You bring joie de vie to WMKV and WLH. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, we appreciate
We look forward to seeing you.
That's, again, June 21st, Kids, Cultures, Critters, and Crafts Festival this Wednesday, Cincinnati Zoo. More details at learningthroughart.com or cincinnatizoo.org. George Zahn along with Kathy Wade.
Bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think. The hood is bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think. The hood is bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think now. The hood is bigger than you think.